I'm coming on today is that I have some Dr. Joe Dispenza meditations that I have recorded sort of in my own way that I have up on my Insight Timer meditation channel. And I've received some questions on, well, how do we focus? And if you're familiar with trying a Dr. Joe Dispenza meditation, you know that we focus on space. We focus on the focal point of, let's say, our heart center, the interior space, and then we also focus on the space around that space. And that can get a little confusing. So what I want to start with is, one, why do we do this? Why do we focus convergently on something and then what we call divergently on the space around it? So if I focus convergently, I focus on the set of keys. If I focus divergently, I can see the set of keys in front of me, and I can see in my peripheral vision the couch in front of me, I can see this phone, I can see the beanbag next to me, I can see other things too. So that's called divergent focus. It's when we're sort of blurring our vision. You know, when you kind of like soften your gaze a little bit, you kind of blur your vision. This is how, when you are looking at one of those sort of picture puzzles where you can see two images, if you soften your gaze or if you shift your gaze, like you see, there might be one picture, but you could either see the old woman or you could see the young woman. That's what we're doing here. And there's a reason for it. We're doing it because when we shift from convergent focus to divergent focus, we are creating sort of a harmony with our brain waves. We are creating a harmony with our heart coherence. We're creating like this harmony within and without, okay? That's why we're doing it. There's a reason for it. Now, how do we do this? The way I like to think of it is, like I mentioned, right? Like if I look at something in front of me, like these car keys or like this pencil, I am converging my focus on it. I'm just focusing right on this one thing. If I look at this pencil, but I also allow myself to really take in everything else, can I see the space around this pencil? Yeah, I mean, I see that behind it is a couch. I see behind it is my phone. I can see that. Now, can I envision the actual space around this? What artists do when you're drawing on what we call like drawing on the right side of the brain, you call this is positive space. Looking at this pencil is the positive space. If I were to draw this pencil without actually drawing the pencil, that would be the negative space. Same, like the car keys is another example. I was gonna try to show you this, so hopefully this is gonna work. Let me see if I can switch this camera down to this piece of paper. Let's see, okay? Oh, it worked. Okay. So now I've got these car keys. I can focus on the car keys. If I were focusing on the space around the car keys, I'm focusing on this white space around it. So if I were trying to envision the car keys, but by envisioning the space around it, and I were to kind of shade that space in, I'm shading in the negative space, right? And if I keep doing this, hopefully, kind of well. An artist, I'm sure, could do a way better job, but I'm not holding it in place. Let's see what happens. Okay, see, this was the car keys. You know, I could make a hard outline, but what I'm actually doing is, well, it's moving again. But what I'm actually, you kind of get the picture. What I'm actually doing is really focusing on the space around it. So I'm going to come back to me now, all right? Okay, so when you are closing your eyes and you are listening to a Dr. Joe meditation, or maybe my Dr. Joe meditations, if you're having a hard time, what I want you to do is like focus on your hand, closing your eyes, focus on that you can see in your mind's eye your hand. You can see that in your mind's eye, okay? And then what I want you to do is just imagine like there's heat coming off of your hand. Can you picture in your mind's eye the heat coming off of your hand? Can you picture like 1 inch around your hand? Like if you were wearing a mitten, can you picture that imaginary mitten around your hand, right? Can you picture the space 1 foot beyond your hand? Can you envision that? That if you were sending energy out from your hand, like a superhero, or your hand were glowing like a light bulb, that you would have energy being sent out 1 foot from beyond your hand. Now try doing that from within your heart center. Can you picture the inside of your body, like your heart beating? Can you picture your rib cage, front and back? Can you now picture that energy, that heat, just 1 inch from outside of your body? Like if you were to take your vision, your focus, the space around your body, the space outside of your body, 1 inch beyond your heart space, can you envision that? Now envision you have like a light bulb glowing within your heart space, and that light is so bright it glows beyond your skin. Let's say it reaches 1 foot beyond your body. Picture that light, the space around your body, the space around your heart, that light 1 foot beyond. And now picture that that light is so bright it can go even 3 feet beyond. Front, back, side to side, there's like a light from your heart space filling that space. You are focusing on the space outside of your body. And now picture that light so bright it can fill the room. You could go even further, right? You could keep going with that. So you keep picturing the space outside. We can kind of toggle back and forth just like you would with that picture of that picture you might see of the young woman, old woman, right? You can, when you start to see it, now you can toggle back and forth. That's exactly what Dr. Joe is doing to help your brain go between convergent focus and divergent focus. What it's going to do is it's going to help you get out of this realm of trying to analyze, like the prefrontal cortex that wants to analyze everything, and it's going to help you to be in a space where you can envision the beautiful field of infinite possibility, the space outside the space, the magnitude of the infinite possibility in this one moment. See that? Convergent, divergent. That's what I've got for you. I really hope you'd enjoyed this. I would love your comments and questions, and I'll see you next time.